So we continue with our next exercise of the coordinate geometry. Now in this particular exercise we are going to see that how do we represent a equation having x and y on a particular line. So by a particular line. So if at all I got an equation as x plus y is equals to 5. Okay, so first thing what we'll do is we are going to convert this equation into a form, like we'll just make it like this, into a form wherein I'll be taking the finding out if one of them is subject, either x or y as a subject. So basically it will be like this, that y will be equal to minus 2x plus 5. So here it can be seen that the value of x over here is not dependent on y. That's why x is called as independent variable. So a variable which is not connected to this, it's an independent variable, whereas y is dependent. So why is it dependent? Because depending upon the value of x, the value of y is going to change. So that's why we are going to say that x is an independent variable whereas y is a dependent variable. And accordingly, the independent variable, we are going to take any three values of independent variable of our choice. Okay, and we are going to find out that if I take that value of fx, then what will be the value of y? We are going to calculate the value of y for that value of x. So let's consider it this way, that I have got taken one. The first thing is that we have got that x is equals to minus 2. If x is equal to minus 2, then what will happen? Here y will be equal to minus 2 into minus 2 plus 5. So it will be 4 plus 5 is equals to 9. So therefore my first point, the first coordinates of the point will be, that first will be, it will be x comma y will be equal to minus 2 comma 9. Okay, let's take another one. Let's take x is equal to 0. If I take x is equal to 0, then y will be equal to minus 2 into 0 plus 5. So accordingly 0 plus 5 is equals to 5. Therefore x comma y will be equal to 0 comma 5. And the third one, let's take it as a positive side. So we'll take x is equals to 2. Then we know that y is equals to minus 2 into 2 plus 5. That will be minus 4 plus 5 is equals to 1. Therefore x comma y will be equal to 2 comma 1. So you can see that now I got 3 points. 1 point, second point and third point of this particular equation. And now if I am going to plot these 3 points, I will get a line which is represented with this equation. So let's see this. So if I make a graph like this, and I have over here at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, this being the x-axis, and this is the y-axis over here, which is going to be as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now because it's up to 9, so right now we'll just take up to 9 so that it's not confusion. And the other one is over minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So you can take the first point. The first point is minus 2, 9. So minus 2, 9 will be a point which will be over here. The next is 0, 5. So 0, 5 will be a point which will be over here. And the third point is 2, 1. So 2, 1 will be a point over here. You will find that 100% for sure you will be able to draw a straight line from here in this particular manner. Of course, mine is not a straight line over here because this 9 was not to scale. So if you draw this line, you will find that it will be a straight line, and this line is represented by this particular equation. So we'll write over here 2x plus y is equals to 5 as the equation for this line. So each and every line, in case of coordinate geometry, each and every line has its own equation. Okay, so each and every line has its own equation. Similarly, each and every equation can be given a particular line. So there could be a line which can represent a particular equation. That is basically what is there in our exercise number 2. So in exercise number 2, we are given certain kind of equations, and these equations we are going to find out such kind of a first of all dependent and independent variable, and then we are going to make this kind of a table. So here you can always write this and then make a table also. So we can always have a table. I shall show you how the table will be. It will be just a simple table like this. So it will be like this, that x, y and x comma y, and then here will be x is -2, 0 and 2. This will be 9, 5 and 1. So it will be -2, 9. This will be 0, 5 and 2, 1. So this is how we are going to write a table for this particular thing. Now calculations over here, no doubt that these are not compulsory to be shown, but I have seen many students doing simple silly mistakes in plus minus over here. यानी -2 minus से plus नहीं कर दिया, उन लोग ने 9 के बदले -4 ले लिया, या things like that. So I've seen many such mistakes that I would suggest that it is better that you do this thing and see to it that you are not having any kind of mistakes done. Another very important thing over here is framing this particular thing. See, if you make any mistake over here, like suppose I did not take the -2x over here, what will happen? My whole sum will go wrong, because y is not equal to 2x plus 5, it is equal to -2x plus 5. So any silly small mistake you have done in the initial stage, you are going to find that it will be completely wrong. So complete 4 mark जाएंगे plus a lot of time waste, because to do this thing you are going to take at least 4 to 5 minutes. So 4 to 5 minutes तुम लोग करोगे काम पूरा सब कुछ करोगे, you will get a line also. Unfortunately, what is going to happen is that there will be a line also for this thing, but that line will be completely wrong. Okay, because -2x करके भी तुम लोग को एक फिगर्स मिलेंगे और वो फिगर से भी एक स्ट्रेट लाइन ही बनने वाला है, because this is an equation. Y is equal to 2x plus 5 is also an equation. So you will be getting a line, but that line will be not the same line. It will be something like this or somewhere else, and hence you will get it completely wrong. So you get a 0 over there. Even if your method and everything is correct, but main mistake over here, you get a 0. That's why it is very important that you be very careful while converting this particular thing. While taking that particular variable, the independent and dependent variables, be very sure that the equation what you have taken and the calculation what you have done for the equations are absolutely correct. Okay, so we'll start with exercise 19.2 now. So there are 7 questions in 19.2. So let's go one by one to the sums of exercise 19.2. So it is exercise 19.2. Okay, let's see one by one all the sums. So I'll take both the sums of first one, then third, fifth and seventh. Okay, this is how we are going to go about. So let's see the sums one by one. Draw the graph of the following linear equation. So first one is 2x plus y is equals to plus 3 is equals to 0. So of course, because there is a numerical coefficient for x, it is better that I take y as the dependent variable. So I'll find the y, because y alone है, अकेला है, तो उसको मुझे कोई denominator लेना नहीं पड़ेगा. If I take x, then what will happen? It will be y minus 3 upon 2 हो जाएगा. वो upon 2 का झंझट नहीं चाहिए. That's why we'll take y is equals to minus 2x minus 3. Okay, this is the equation. So y is my dependent, x is the independent. So we take the values of x. Now we'll take the value of x as 1 negative, 0 and 1 positive. So we'll take a very simple one. So we'll take x is equals to minus 1. So we have over here that y is equals to minus 2 into minus 1 minus 3 is 2 minus 3 is equals to minus 1. So the x comma y will be equal to minus 1 minus 1. Okay. The next one we take is x is equals to 0. So y is equals to minus 2 into 0 minus 3 is 0 minus 3 is equals to minus 3. So x comma y is equals to 0 comma minus 3. The third is x is equals to 1. So y is equals to minus 2 into 1 minus 3. It will be minus 2 minus 3 is equals to minus 5. So accordingly x comma y is equals to 1 comma minus 5. So this gives us the table as x, y and x comma y. So this is minus 1, 0, 1. Over here the answer what we got was minus 1, minus 3, minus 5. So this is minus 1 comma minus 1. This is 0 comma minus 3 and this is 1 comma minus 5. So these are the requirements. Now we are going to plot this thing. So for plotting this thing we have this graph. So in the graph we are going to take over here 0, 1, 2, 3. Here it's minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Here it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. This being the x-axis, this being the y-axis. You have the first one, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1 will be over here. The next is 0, minus 3. 0, minus 3 is going to be here. Sorry. 0 minus 3 will be here, sorry. 0 is x-axis and then minus 3 over here. And then 1 and minus 5. So 1 till your minus 5 will be over here. Accordingly, you will find that you can easily make a straight line passing through these points like this. Okay. So this line is drawn and you are going to write over here the point, the equation as 2x plus y plus 3 is equals to 0. So this is the required line. Okay. This is how we are going to draw the line over here for the equation, this one. Am I clear? Yes, you are going to write over here scale 1 centimeter, or we can say 2 by 2 graph है, so 2 centimeter is equals to 1 unit. X and Y both are the same, so I was just going to say 2 centimeter equal to 1 unit as the scale. Right, so this is the first question, first ka first. We now move on to first ka second. So, is it clear completely? So we move on to the first ka second. I'll just erase this also. Right, so what we have now is second sum, that is x minus 5y minus 4 is equals to 0. Okay, so now because x is the one which are without any kind of numerical coefficient, so I'll take x as the dependent variable. So x will be equal to 5y plus 4. Okay, x is equal to 5y plus 4. Accordingly, I'll take y as the independent one. So y is equals to minus 1. So x will be equal to 5 into minus 1 plus 4. So it will go minus 5 plus 4 is equals to minus 1. So that will be x comma y will be equal to minus 1 comma minus 1. So this is going to be minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 minus 1. Okay. The next one is we will take y is equals to 0. So we'll get x is equals to 5 into 0 plus 4 is equals to 0 plus 4 is equals to 4. So x comma y will be equal to 4 comma 0. So that will be 4, 0, 4 comma 0. Next is x is equals to sorry, y, we take y is equals to 1. So x is equals to 5 into 1 plus 4. Now you can see that it will give you 9. So इसीलिए हम लोग क्या करेंगे? We are not going to take this. Instead of that, let's take a number which is going to give you a smaller number. So we'll take it minus 2. So we'll take a minus 2. So this becomes minus 10 plus 4. That will be minus 6. So minus 6 आना possible है. 9 वगैरह possible नहीं होता. That's why we are going to take it as minus 6, minus 2. And this will be minus 6 comma minus 2. Or we can say x comma y is equals to minus 6 comma minus 2. We now plot this particular point. So accordingly we have this minus 2, minus 6 तक होने वाला है. And so we have the first one as minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1 will be a point over here. 4 comma 0, 4 comma 0. So 4 is on the x-axis. So 4 comma 0 is going to be here. And the next one is minus 6, minus 2. Minus 6, oh यहाँ पे minus 6 difficult हो रहा है. ठीक है, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. So minus 6 and minus 2 will be somewhere here. So this will be somewhere here. So you can just check up in the graph paper whether you are able to get this thing or not. अगर नहीं हो रहा है तो you can always change this from minus 2 के बदले we can take it as 1 and see 9 अगर fit होता तो like y-axis में, or adjust the graph accordingly because you are going to have this, so you know that you can always take the x-axis down and have 9 over here. So you will find that this again is going to give you a straight line like this. So this is a straight line over here, and this equation will be x minus 5y minus 4 is equals to 0. So this is the required graph. Okay, so you can see this was how we are going to draw the question number 1 ka second. Are we clear with this? Most important part of this calculations and this table. Any calculation mistake over here, you will, अगर कहीं पे calculation mistake किया तो you will be able to find out also because you will get that this is not a straight line. ये point इधर आएगा या इधर हो जाएगा तो you will not come to know that it is not giving you a straight line. If there is a calculation error, if you make a mistake here, then you will not come to know. But if you are making a mistake in this part, this part, or this part, then you will may come to know because it will not come as a straight line. So that means you have made a mistake in calculations, right? Okay, so this was the first sum. Now we move on to the third sum. Draw a graph for, okay, so this one is 5x plus 6y minus 30 is equals to 0. So because it is just a means a particular kind of a sum wherein you do not have any x or y value to be as without any coefficients, that's why we can take any of them. So let's take x over here. So if we take x over here, what will happen? This will be 5x is equals to minus 6y plus 30. So x will be equal to minus 6 upon 5y plus 30 upon 5. So x will be minus 6 upon 5y plus 6. Now always see to it that you are having it this way. So you are splitting the denominators and making it this way. So this is a whole number. Don't keep it in a fraction, otherwise you'll get numbers what you are taking a fraction. Now what is the simple thing is that the independent variable y, I'll always take in multiples of 5. If I take in multiples of 5, automatically the denominator gets cancelled. So we have the first one as y is equals to minus 5. So x is equals to minus 6 into 5 into minus 5 plus 6. So this gets cancelled. So the minus and minus is plus. So that gives you 12. So the value will be x comma y will be equal to giving you as 12 comma 5 minus 5. We take the next one as y is equals to 0, then x is equals to minus 6 upon 5 into 0 plus 6. So this becomes 0, so it will be just 6. So x comma y will be equal to 6 comma 0. And the third one is y is equals to 5, then x is equals to minus 6 upon 5 into 5. So 5 gets cancelled plus 6, so that will give you 0. Okay, so you get this as x comma y will be equal to 0 comma 5. Now since here it is 12, let's try if I'm taking this as 10. So if I take it as 10, so y is equals to 10, then x will be equal to minus 6 upon 5 into 10 plus 6. So this will give you 12. So that will be minus 12 plus 6 is equals to minus 6. So this is better option than 12. So x comma y will be equal to minus 6 comma 10. But 10 भी mark करना difficult होगा. So anyways, I will require a bigger kind of a things. But I think y में 10 होना possible है, whereas x में 12 होना difficult हो जाएगा. So let's take the graph accordingly. So if I take this graph, I'll do one thing, I'll not take this part, but I'll take 1, 2 and 3. So accordingly, I'll require 10 in the y-axis. So y में पूरा positive है. So I'll do one thing, I'll make a graph like this. यानी ऊपर ज़्यादा बड़ा, नीचे छोटा. Okay? I'll make it this way. So ऊपर ज़्यादा बड़ा, and then I'm going to have this over here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. Now, if this space is not available, then you can take the scale as 2, 4, 6. Okay, directly also को भी कर सकते हैं. I'll show you that way. It'll make it more easier for you. So let's do it this way, that we are taking a scale that this is going to be first is 2, the second is 4, this is 6, this is minus 2, minus 4, minus 6. Accordingly, here also 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This will be minus 2, minus 4, minus 6. Okay, so this is my y-axis and this is your x-axis. Accordingly, it will be 6, 0. So 6, 0 will be over here. So this is the first point. 0, 5 will be over here, midpoint between over here. And minus 6, 10. So minus 6, 10 will be over here like this. You can also plot this one if you want. तो 12 point इधर है, तो 12 नहीं आएगा, तो difficult हो जाएगा. So we're not taking this point. That's why you are not taking this point. You will find that you get a straight line over here for these points. So accordingly, you will write the value over here as 5x plus 6y minus 30 is equals to 0 as the equation of this line. So this is how you are going to draw the thing, and here you are going to take 2 centimeter to 2 units as the scale. Okay, so this is how you are going to do the sum number 3. Are we clear with this? Okay, we're going to sum number 5, but I think we'll take it in the next video.